just heard that the Green Party's membership has doubled in the last 12 months. And here in Somerset, we're experiencing that increase in membership, and we're also experiencing amazing support for our campaign to get me elected in Somerton and Frome. When I talk to people, people are coming up to me literally in the street and saying, "I'm so glad you're standing, now I've got a reason to vote." And I think the reason for that is something which isn't being discussed in the media. And it's very interesting what it means for this election. Because people realise that whichever of those main parties they vote for, they're really getting something very similar, and what they're not getting is answers to the fundamental problems which people face now of growing inequality and deprivation. I've got a young guy I work with telling me he definitely wants to vote for the Greens because he wants to see the abolition of tuition fees. Other young people telling me they want to see a minimum wage, which really means you can afford to live. Those issues of welfare cuts, low wages, the way our nurses are being treated, told that they can't even have the pay to which they are entitled. Those attacks on the NHS, on the welfare state, the way that the disabled and people who are incapacitated are being penalised now by the system, all in the name of making our country more profitable for corporations. Those are the things which people are looking to the Greens to address now, because nobody else is. And the reason that we're able to address it is because we are about caring for people and caring for the environment. Because we know that those two things have to go together now. If we had a rational energy plan in this country, we would be insulating every home in Britain. That would cut fuel poverty at a stroke and prevent the needless death of so many pensioners in the cold weather. That's just one example of where a social justice issue, caring for our most vulnerable people and caring for our environment, come together. Someone came up to me today, a plumber in Frome, in the street, and he didn't want to talk to me about immigration. He didn't want to talk to me about the budget deficit or the this or that tax rate. What he wanted to talk to me about was fracking and the threat of fracking to Somerset's hills. That was what concerned him. A lot of people now are rightly concerned that what is happening to our environment and to our natural world is really challenging, is quite threatening to the future. I think that many more people than the political class understand care passionately about the environment and about social justice. I think that's why we're experiencing a green surge. That makes me very hopeful for the future, because I think there's a real chance that we will get more Green representatives into Parliament in the election, and I think that whatever happens, the political landscape will have changed and we will have put social justice and care for the environment at the centre of our agenda, not at the bottom.